Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it is kind of late. I always start the vlog so late. I apologize, but I got off of work and this is the time that I had to start it. I was just doing some reading before bed, and my TBR is a lot different than what I want to read. This happens frequently, and I think I mentioned this in my February TBR that like my TBRs are like, this is what I want to read as of right now, but this is so subject to change and probably won't happen. So I'm trying to be better about reading what's on my TBR, and so I started reading Shatter Me by Tahada Mafi. I told you I was on chapter 11 in my TBR and I just got to chapter 13. I'm not loving it, but I will read it, just because I have all three of the books plus the novella bind up, so I feel like I need to read it, so I will read it. Hopefully this month. I'm gonna try and get through a little bit more of it tonight, but I wanted to show you the books that I'm actually interested in, because I do want to read like one of these books that is actually on my TBR and then also read something else that I actually want to read. And the books that I'm currently in the middle of, I'm not really enjoying, so I don't want to read those either. What's new? I do want to get to Girls of Paper and Fire. I want to finish that hopefully this week. I have no idea. I have to work 24 hours this week. Well, now 19, I guess. And I have school on top of that and different things, so I don't know how much reading I'll actually get done this month. I do have some books coming in the mail this week, so that will be fun to do an unboxing for you guys. But yeah, I'm just trying to give you a realistic idea of how much I will be reading. Tomorrow I have to go to the library before class and get some work done for a few hours, and then once I get out of class I have to pick up my sister and then go to work until 9:30, so I don't know how. I might read a little bit after work and I'll try and read in the morning, but other than that I don't think that I'll get tons and tons of reading done. So yeah, I'm just trying to give you an actual realistic idea of how this week is going. Hi guys, it is like 10 p.m. roughly, I think. It's pretty late at night. I got home from work and I obviously showered and I have some homework to do, but I came home to some packages. And I thought I would open them for you guys. This was the book I both got to work. Okay, pull tab. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do because I forgot to bring something to actually. Do not eat cardboard, please. Open this with. So I kind of need this to work. I do already know what these are because I ordered them, but I'm still really excited. We're just going full aggression. So the first one is Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I've seen Athena, seriously, you need to move, please. Just there is good. Hey, come here. You can stay here, but you need to move over a little bit. Good girl. I've seen loads and loads of people reading this recently. Apparently there's a movie. I did not grow up with it like most of them did. So I'm going into this book kind of blindly, but this cover seemed intriguing, the title seemed intriguing, and I'm just excited to give this one a try. So hopefully I will be reading this month. It's 429 pages, and I think it said it was young adult, but it looks more like a middle grade to me. I'm not complaining, it looks super cute and I'm so excited to try it. And we have this one. I don't want you to see my address, so Athena, really? Oh, I'm regretting not getting scissors. move now, thank you. In this one, I got 2 graphic novels. So I got Paper Girls 4 because, is this Paper Girls 4? Yes, okay. For a second I thought they sent me the wrong one. Paper Girls 4 by Brian K. Vaughan and Cliff Chang, and then Fence Volume 1 by C.S. Picot, Joanna the Mad, Joanna LaFuente? I don't know. This one I've heard loads of people talking about recently, and I've seen it and it looks really interesting. And this one I am obviously reading this series. So these are the 3 books that I ordered. I'm super excited. I don't know when I will be getting to these. I will definitely be getting to these sometime this week. I'm not sure when I'll be getting to this one. I do want to get to it really soon though. It just looks so cute. I'm obsessed with this cover. Hopefully I like it. I didn't even know that this was a movie. Anyway, hopefully we'll be getting to this maybe next week. I have a bunch to do. I'm working a lot this week and I have loads of schoolwork to do. I have loads of schoolwork to finish for tomorrow that I need to do now. But I will let you know. I don't know if I'll be able to read this tonight, but if I do end up reading tonight, it will probably be this one. I think this is the shortest of all of them that I got. But the art style is super cute, and hopefully if I like this, I'll go and pick up volume 2 this week also. There are a couple books that I really want to pick up this week, even though I've bought so many books this week. It's unreal. Well, I guess last week technically, but I need to stop buying books. I've bought so many. Having a paycheck is not good for me. Come here. Good girl. I think that's all I had to update you on. I have school tomorrow from 8 to 3:20, and then I have the rest of the evening to myself, which will be nice, so maybe I can get some reading done then. I'm gonna go do some chemistry, and then if I finish that, well, when I finish that, if I feel like reading was the way to say that sentence, I will probably read Fence Volume 1, which is the shortest of all of them, and it will just make me feel accomplished, and I've heard it's super cute, so maybe after class tomorrow, if I really love that one, I can go pick up Volume 2. Who knows? Good morning, everyone. It is like 7:45, almost 8 o'clock. Normally I would be headed out to school at this time, but school got canceled due to the weather. Luckily, my town didn't get any, but where my school is, they did get some. So I have the whole day to do what I want. I have some chemistry homework that I need to finish. I would have finished it this morning, but no class. So I was able to sleep in a little bit, so now I'm going to do it, and then after that I have the whole day. Right now I need to run into work because I forgot some stuff, and then I'm going to do my chemistry, and then it's going to be a fun day of reading. I might hang out with Lindsay probably, but we will see. But yeah, I need to change because I'm in my pajamas and I cannot go to work like that. But I just thought I would update you. Last night I did not end up reading Fence. I was so tired I couldn't. I started to, and it was good. I was so tired I couldn't. So hopefully I will get to that. I'm thinking about maybe trying Howl's Moving Castle and then some other books, but I'll talk to you later about that. Hi guys, so it is about 1 p.m. I was doing chemistry for way too long this morning, and then I just was watching some YouTube videos and stuff, but for the past half an hour or so I have been reading Fence Volume 1, and I just finished it, and it was really, really good. Like, I want a fence now. Like, I've never done it before, but it seems so intriguing, and I would love to try it. I loved learning about it. I loved it. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I docked a star because I'm not a huge fan of the main character. Like, he got less annoying as the story went on, but he was still kind of annoying. So hopefully that changes throughout the arc of the story. But I definitely want to continue on with this. So hopefully I'll get Volume 2 soon. But I am in a graphic novel reading mood, so I would like to read Paper Girls 4 right now, just really quickly, and then maybe read Shatter Me today. This one is a lot longer than Fence, but I don't know. This is what I want to read right now, so I'm going to read it because I'm not generally in the mood to read Paper Girls because this series is just so confusing, but I'm excited to read it, so I'm going to read this. And then, like I said, I think maybe Shatter Me. I also would like to maybe start The Darkest Minds sometime today, but we will see. I need to make my bed, so after I finish reading Paper Girls 4, I'm gonna probably do that. And then I will let you know what I decide to do after. I still need to finish chemistry homework. I'm not kidding. I worked on chemistry for 2 hours this morning. It was ridiculous, and I'm still not done. I probably have another hour and a half, maybe another 2 hours worth. Hi guys, so it is currently 5:20 p.m. and as we can see, I'm in the car. I probably shouldn't have gone out in this weather, to be perfectly honest, but I really wanted a book because that was my motivation for me to do my homework, and to do my homework yesterday, that was like what got me through. So I treated myself. I need to not buy any more books because I have gotten so many new books recently. Seriously, having a paycheck is not good for me, but I wanted to go ahead and show it to you. Got it from a local independent bookstore. Alright, let's set you up. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, I went to my local independent bookstore because the roads were so bad that I was not driving all the way to Barnes & Noble. Plus, it's good to support your local bookstores. And I got A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. I read Letters to the Lost by her, and I have been anticipating this since I knew it existed. I found out about this book middle of last year, I believe, and was just so freaking excited about this. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I'm sure you've heard about it, but one of the main characters has cerebral palsy, which is so cool. And the lady that was at the bookstore, she had read it and said it doesn't like hinder her in the story, it just makes her stronger, which is even cooler. So I'm so excited. Plus, this cover is stunning. This is a bit of a long book. It's like 500 or so pages, but it's almost 500 pages. But I really think that I can read it really quickly. Apparently there's also a sequel, which is super dope. So I will be reading this tonight for sure. I've already read the first chapter. I read it in Barnes & Noble because I wasn't sure if I wanted this one or not. Just because I've read Beauty and the Beast retellings in the past, and not all of them have I loved. So I wasn't sure if I wanted this one or not, but I've decided that clearly I do. It was one that I really wanted, and so I'm going to read as much of this as I possibly can tonight. I did not end up reading Paper Girls 4. I just was not in the mood for that, so I will get around to it this month eventually. I just don't know when exactly, but hopefully I will make a dent in this one tonight. So I'm going to read while my mom is still in the store, and I'll let you know how I'm loving it. Hopefully loving it. Hi guys, so it is 12:15 a.m. Technically Wednesday, but Tuesday night. And I have just been reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. And I've been reading it for like most of the night, along with like just being on my phone and stuff. And I've decided to annotate this one. So that's what that's looking like so far. I have a decent amount of annotations. And I am on chapter 13, which is page 104, and I am absolutely loving this. I'm absolutely loving all of the characters. These characters remind me a lot of the characters from A Court of Thorns and Roses, but like way better. I love Harper. She's super sassy. I love Gray. He's so reserved, but when he is like asked to speak, he speaks exactly what's on his mind, and I love that. And Ren is okay, but I definitely feel like his character arc will make him better. I also love how Harper doesn't really pity herself very much, and even though she has cerebral palsy, which a lot of people look like, you know, I don't know, she doesn't see very many limits for herself, which I think is really cool, and I think it's really interesting that, like, she is so fearless and doesn't really see any limits. But then there's Ren, who has a castle and is super powerful and, like, is literally prince, and he feels so restricted and pities himself. I just think that's really, really interesting and super cool. But yeah, that is where I'm at. I'm gonna read a little bit more because I'm not quite tired yet. I don't know how far I will get. I wanted to get at least 100 pages in tonight, so I have. Like I said, I don't know how far I'm going to get, but hopefully a little bit further. And I think that's gonna be all that I read tonight. I don't think that I will read anything else, like any other books, but yeah. So I just wanted to update you on that, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. I have one class tomorrow and no work, but I do have some school work that I need to get done, I believe. So that is where that is at, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hi guys, so it is around 12 p.m. I just showered and I ate, and I have to go to class. My class is at 1:30, but I thought I would update you. So this morning I was watching a bunch of booktube videos, but I also managed to read about 20 pages, I think, of this, and I'm going to take it with me. I have a little bit of time if I leave now before class, so I'll hopefully read it. I think I told you yesterday that I decided to annotate it, and it's so good. I, as of right now, would give it about a 4 out of 5 stars. So I'm just gonna go to class. Last night I didn't read it anymore, so that's my update, and I will check in with you guys later when I get home or when I have another update. Hi guys, it is currently Friday at 3:30 p.m. and I just picked up my sister from school, and I also went to the bookstore. I went to my local bookstore again and picked up another book because I had a coupon and I can't resist. And I got Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first Brandon Sanderson I have ever bought and therefore probably will read. And this one sounds so interesting. I'm not a big sci-fi person, but I think I just like something about flight schools because I loved Ender's Game, and this one sounds so appealing to me, and like it like feels like it's filling my soul. I don't know, but I'm so excited to read it. So after I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, this I think is going to be the next that after I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, I think this is going to be the next book that I pick up. The girl that was at the bookstore when I went to pick up A Curse So Dark and Lonely just kept raving about this, and I had to get it. Like, I had to. So I'm super excited. Hopefully I will be able to read this month, but I just wanted to share that with you. I think I might do a book haul either at the end of this month or at the end of next month because I'm getting so many books. It's not good. I need to literally relax, but I couldn't help it. So I haven't really done any reading today. Yesterday I only read 10 pages because I had such a busy day. I was literally going from 9 to 9:30 and it was really intense, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna read today. It's gonna happen. I would like to get at least another 100 pages into A Curse So Dark and Lonely if possible, and then maybe even more. We'll see. Maybe I'll read Paper Girls. Tomorrow I have work until 4 p.m. so hopefully I can read in the night, and then I have work again on Sunday. So we will see. I have a really busy weekend, but I filmed a video today and I need to edit that as well. So that's the plan. I will update you after my sister and I have gotten food because she is hungry, so we have to go get that. So, as I showed you earlier, I got Skyward when I went to the bookstore, and I forgot that when I got home, I wanted to show you 2 other books that I got sent in the mail from my grandma, so thanks, Gram. So the first one I have read already, and that is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I just did not own a physical copy of this, and she was gonna give it away anyway, so I asked her to send it my way because I did really, really love this book, and why not get it for free and add it to my collection? So that's the first one. And the second one is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. The Vanishing Stair just came out, and my grandma loved this. Loads of other people loved this and put it on their top books of the year last year. So I got that one, and I'm super excited to read it. I don't know when I'm gonna read this one, hopefully soon, but I'm super excited. So I just got home. I might film another video while I still have a little bit of daylight and decent lighting. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'm in the mood to film the video that I need to refilm. I guess I'll just film it. But yeah, I just wanted to update you on that. I will check in when I have an update. I'm gonna do some reading for a good bit, and then I'll let you know where I'm at. Hi guys, it is around 11 a.m. It is Sunday. I just finished getting ready, and I'm about to have my breakfast. I'm just gonna have some yogurt and some water, and while I eat, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a while, and that is eat and read at the same time. It's not anything special, it's just something I haven't done in a really long time. So I'm still reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I read a bit last night, and I've been reading a bunch on my breaks while I've been at work, but obviously during those breaks I can't get very far because they're like 10-20 minute breaks, and I also have to eat, so I haven't been getting very far in this book, and I've been working a lot. So I'm only on page 242, but I'm hoping to get a decent amount done before work today. I have work at 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and I do get a 10-minute break, so we'll see how far I can get, but I do want to make a decent amount of progress. I would also like to finish Paper Girls 4 today, if that's possible. I'm not going to put a ton of pressure on myself to do that though, but I do want to focus on reading this. I'm a little over halfway, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I have tons of tabs, and I'm loving all of these characters, and I am going to make a review for this, but it's like they're growing on me, so it's like I'm becoming friends with them, and it's really realistic, and I'm loving that. It's something. My dogs are being so weird right now, you have to look at them. Well, actually my room's a mess, so maybe not, but okay, anyway, it's just like Athena May, no. Anyway, I'm enjoying this so much. It's like the characters are growing on me, and like we're becoming friends, and it's like a really realistic way of it. I don't know. I've never had this experience before though, but I'm loving it. So I'm gonna continue to read, and then I will check in if I've read. Hopefully I have. You guys, it's like 20 minutes later, and I haven't really read much. I've read like a paragraph because my sister came in here, and she is going to read Caraval, which is like my favorite book of all time, if you didn't know. And so the fact that she's like even trying it is so exciting, and I just wanted to document this moment. Are you excited?
Sure.
I'm so excited. I'll give you an update in the next reading vlog on how much progress she's made, if she's made any at all. Now they're gonna be anticipating it, so you have to.
Frick.
The only reason she's reading Caraval is because I told her I think that she would really love Legendary, because the reason I love Caraval so much is because Scarlett and Donatella remind me so much of Emily and I. Caraval I liked better because I am definitely more Scarlett and Emily's more Tella, and I didn't really love reading from Tella's perspective because I didn't agree with her decisions because we're not alike at all. But I think Emily will really relate to Tella, and I think she'll love it, so I'm so excited.
Wish me luck, guys.
Alright, go read. I'm gonna read now.
Okay, bye.
Alright guys, so I have to leave for work in like 15 minutes, and I have to get ready and everything, but I wanted to update you. So I didn't really read that much today, but I did manage to read around like 50 or 60 pages. So I got to page 306 in A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and I just wanted to wrap up this reading vlog. I hope that you all had a great reading week. You're having a great day. I got to 306 pages in this week. I also finished Fence Volume 1, and I read probably like 20 pages in Shatter Me. So that's everything that I read. It really wasn't that much. Kind of disappointing, but I'm glad that I was able to read something, and hopefully I will be able to finish this book and a bunch of other books next week, because I don't have much time and I need to read more this month. It needs to happen. So this is where I'm at. That's where I'm actually at in the book, and I'm really loving it. This is definitely my favorite Beauty and the Beast retelling that I have ever read. It's reminding me a lot of A Court of Thorns and Roses, but like done so much better, if that makes sense. It's like A Court of Thorns and Roses got an upgrade. So that's everything that I have to say, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.